Hello, hello. Hello. I am still alive. Hi, hey there. It's me, Just Variety. And let's see. Do I remember how to do this? Hello, the Golden Ace. Right on the start of the stream. Hello everyone. I am still alive. I'm still miraculously preserved. That's not my line, but you know, whatever. It's the line of this character right here, Ina. And I'm actually kind of proud of this thumbnail that I did. I think it manages to sum up everything, or not everything, but most of the things that I've done after I suddenly vanished. I was supposed to be doing an Overcooked stream from before I left. I don't even remember when that was supposed to be scheduled. The only thing I remember was exactly when I was supposed to be playing Overcooked. I moved it to a different date. Okay, actually, that might be the best spot where we can start yapping about. Surely I won't get distracted while doing work. There you go. We're also right back on track. Thanks, Golden Ace. So I see you've been busy as well. But yeah, I guess a pretty good place to start yapping would be on my leave as to what happened and what made me reschedule stuff and not stream. Actually, for that to happen, I need to check out real quick when I rescheduled. This was on January, and it's almost gonna be March. So I almost didn't stream in the entirety of February. But here I am, streaming. So, we can say so far that I have streamed at least once a month. And I say at least once because I might have to reschedule Overcooked tomorrow again to a different day. Okay, so let's head to this. I was supposed to be playing Overcooked on January 30, Philippine Standard Time, I believe. That was on Thursday. I don't quite exactly remember which happened first and the order of things that happened, but around this time, I believe, was around my competition in journalism, because I remember one of the last couple of topics that I was talking about was how I was part of our school's journalism. I was one of our news writers, specifically in... Actually, I'm not gonna say because it might give away some information. But yeah, I was part of our school's news writers. For what category specifically, I won't say. But before I rescheduled my Overcooked stream, I was just practicing on my category. I don't even remember if Past J already said my category, but whatever. So yeah, I was practicing, and then it got to the point that our schedule, specifically me and my other news writers at the school, our schedules got changed so that we have to go to school earlier. But the problem with that is I stream before school. So, okay, let's plot it out in a day. So I start out my day. It's morning, obviously. Okay, wait, I'm kind of getting distracted with all of the things that I'm seeing. I could probably lower everything else's opacity. You know what? I'm gonna do some stuff here in Krita. Oh, and you might have noticed that the file name is called Ketchup. I kind of regret it now because it looks bad. But what I thought when I was naming the file was that, oh, it's Yapping and Ketchup combined, so yeah. Ketchup. Oh, whoops. What happened? There we go. Alright, let's lower the opacity a little bit so you can still see kind of the stream thumbnail while here on the stream itself. Alright, so what happened was okay, but I didn't know my brush was white. There we go. Okay, this works. So what happened was, let's say this is my day. Let's split it into AM, PM. I usually stream around AM. Actually, I only ever stream in AM. Very rarely do I stream in PM. So this is AM. I stream here. And then in PM, I do my schoolwork and then go to school and such. This is PM. And this is actually, I'm just gonna draw a camera. There we go. Let's stream. And this is, let's say this is school. There we go. Perfect redrawing of this. But yeah, this was originally my schedule with accordance to what I do in school. But what happened was, okay, how do I do this? I forgot how to do this. It's been so long. But there we go. The school schedule got moved to AM, which made me unable to stream during the AM. And I can't even stream during PM because I follow up on some other school stuff. That's usually how I do it, where if originally our schedule is school in the PM and then after school I would try to fit some schoolwork here and there. But usually I do it before streaming as well. Okay, it's kind of weird, but you can make a bit of sense out of this. But that's what happened during the first couple of days that I was gone. Because of journalism, basically. Oh, I forgot, I actually put the newspaper emoji on the thumbnail as well, so we can very seamlessly segue into what happened during the journalism competition. So yeah, my first couple of days gone from the channel was because of journalism practice and journalism scheduling. And then the next thing that happened was obviously the journalism competition itself, in which, again, I'm not sure I can say how well I did, but the experience was basically like this. It was split around 3 days. So these are the days. Right, this was day 1, this was day 2, and this was day 3. Day 1 and 2 were the actual competition days. Day 3 was the awarding. And in the first 2 days, all of the news writers were divided into 2 groups. Some of them would compete in the first day, some of them would compete on the second day. I was batched up with Bash, so we were both on day 2. And yeah, Bash is a part of the school's news writers as well. So yeah, I had some company, which was very cool and very much in need. Because what happened on day 2, on our day 1, I can't really tell a lot of stories about because I didn't compete on day 1 and not a lot of things happened. But on day 2, also not a lot of things happened, but in the bad way. We were scheduled to write our competing articles, the articles that we would write that would go against other people's articles. We were scheduled to do that like very earlier into the day, but some technical stuff happened and some people were late, especially people that were needed for the competition to flow, like organizers and such. We're late, and that is very annoying. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I hated waiting for that person. And what's worse is that person is the same person that was organizing the other journalism events that I've been to. So for some reason, this guy just decided to be late, or I don't know. He was late on day 2, which was very annoying. And what's more annoying is not only was that person in charge of organizing my category for news writing, that organizer was also in charge of organizing Bash's category. So both of us had to wait so long. I think we had to wait around 10 hours just for the guy to show up. We were there early in the morning just so we can secure our places and then sign some attendance sheets and whatnot, do some additional work just to get into the competition itself. So yeah, we went early, but both me and Bash's categories were delayed for so long that we were just sitting at the venue at our respective venues, because each news writing category were split into rooms. So for example, this is Bash's room and this is our room. We were separated for a very long time. You couldn't even just casually get out of the room and then wander around the venue. We couldn't do that. We could obviously go to the restroom for obvious reasons though, which I think I went to just 3 times. It wasn't fun. And this is funny because some of the people that were there as well, our competition rather, they were also getting pretty bored. Some of them, actually most of them, even slept. And I gotta say, that was pretty funny because so our category is this, let's say, and then that category got split into 2 because there were so many of us that we couldn't fit in one room. So we were split into 2 subgroups of that category to be placed into 2 different rooms. I'm not sure though if that's what Bash's category also did. But yeah, in my room where I was in, the people with me started to sleep because of how long the waiting took. We had snacks, we had lunch, we had another snack break, and still nothing. And then after a couple more waiting, it's basically nearing evening. It was around like very late afternoon. Only then did the organizer show up. And we didn't even get to immediately compete, even though the organizer was already there, because we had to attend an orientation with him there. So we had to go there to the orientation, go back to our rooms, wait a couple more, and then the organizers, along with other people, finally gave us our topic that we would write an article about. And that's another story actually, which is the actual newspaper that I wrote as well. Apparently, I was talking to some of my schoolmates about my past experience with news writing. Apparently, I would always say in all of the journalism competitions that I have been, I would say that I wasn't feeling confident with what I wrote for the competition every time I finished writing. So we wrote, and then we would go back to our respective school venues, not specifically to our school, just there are like resting rooms for each school because the competition had schools compete against each other. So I would go to our school's resting room. Oh wait, that sounds kind of wrong. Not restroom, but like chill place. There you go. I would go to our chill place, and then obviously my schoolmates would ask how did it go. Some of my friends, some of my schoolmates, some of the teachers as well, they would ask me how feel about what I wrote. And apparently, across the 3 times I competed, I apparently told them every time that I wasn't feeling confident with what I wrote. But now here's the climax of the story actually. On the first time I competed in journalism, I had a placement. I won't say what, because again, that might give away information. But yeah, I got a placement despite me saying that I wasn't confident with what I wrote for the competition. But yeah, there I was in the stage, getting awarded because of my, I guess, good enough paper to have a placement. And then the second time that I competed, I was given another award, which is crazy to think about. Also, I'm gonna apologize immediately right now because I'm kinda all over the place, and that reason is because of the header at the top of the stream right now. It's kinda hard to read because it also scrolls pretty slow. But basically it says I'm also working, so I might be silent at times. I should probably change it. I'm also working, so I might be silent / stutter at times. There we go. I think this works. But yeah, now though, in my last journalism competition, which was what happened a couple of weeks ago, again, I said that I wasn't very confident with what I wrote, and then I loosened. No, I didn't. I won. I got another place. I should have prepared some sound effects for the stream to at least further emphasize that I won. But yeah, I won. I had a place. And I was thinking to myself during the competition itself, oh, I feel like what I wrote might have been the worst one I wrote so far in all 3 of the competitions that I've been to. But then, surprise, a very big surprise to me as well, I placed way higher than my first, and then a bit higher than my second. Wait, no, the other way around. I placed higher than my first and way higher than my second. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things. So, let's say this is my first competition, this is my second, this is my third. And the first I placed here, second I placed here, and the third I placed around here. Just a couple more places far from reaching first. But you know what? I am a-okay with that. For something I wasn't confident that I wrote, and me placing that high, also breaking my past record, that's pretty big. I'm not even gonna downplay that or anything. I'm actually pretty proud of that. So there we go. 2 topics already down. Insane. In the span of 20 minutes? I'm so good at yapping. And did I get distracted while working? Sort of. But I am still making some progress on what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah? Yeah, I am. Alright, there we go. As I was saying that, I was switching to my other tab just to actually do this again. But yeah, what else? Oh, I guess we can continue on the train of thought on where I've been. So that's what happened in the first couple of days and first week that I was gone. I was basically taking care of some journalism stuff, and what was kind of cruel for the school to do was immediately after the journalism competition ended. Obviously, I I headed back to school. I started doing school stuff once again for obvious reasons. Because I'm still a student and I have yet to finish high school. But yeah, wait. I'm not sure if you can even hear me typing, but trust me, I am typing. I am working. There you go. And for those of you that are curious, I'm actually... What? Okay. I'm actually writing up our research paper so I can graduate high school, because if we don't do this, we are not going to be able to graduate high school. So I'm just tidying up some stuff, but we're basically done anyway. Alright, let's go back to like yapping again. It's kind of hard to type up my paper to graduate while yapping. But oh well, let's finish at least the topic on where I've been. So we established that at the start of the stream, and then I could just insert a couple more topics that are also in the thumbnail. That's another reason why I specifically chose this style of thumbnail, just to help me remember where I've been, what I've been doing. But yeah, the second week that I was gone had me focus on our midterm, which was very cruel. We were gone for a couple of weeks, me and Bash, and as well as other journalists as well. We were gone for a couple of weeks, and then we head back to the school to immediately go to the tests of the school. Our midterm, basically, we had to answer midterm again. Me personally, I wouldn't find it that difficult, because I'm pretty sure Past J already talked a lot about how he's advanced when it comes to specifically science subjects. And most of our subjects, now that I'm in my last year of high school, are mostly focused on science. So yeah, that wouldn't bother me. But generally speaking, without any bias, that was just cruel. So we tried arranging things, and I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but yeah, I was busy with the second week of my absence from the channel with midterm stuff. I was compiling outputs. Some outputs I didn't even have because I was again in journalism, so I didn't have to comply with some of the outputs. But some of the outputs I did. So me and Bash took care of some stuff that we still had to pass. As for the stuff that we didn't have to pass, we were told that we wouldn't have to worry about that. For the stuff that we did have to pass, we still compiled some of them and then did some of the stuff later on. We were given permission to pass them late because again, we were part of journalism without any repercussions, might I clarify. So yeah, basically it was a completion week along with midterm. It was kind of already a foreshadowing as to what would happen in the past couple of weeks as well, because after midterm or / completion week, what happened again? What happened? I remember I was busy with what though? I guess I was busy with more schoolwork. Yeah, because since we are graduating students of high school, we were and still are very crammed with schoolwork. So we have to get all of those done before a certain date, because compilation of grades are done earlier than other year levels in school. I don't know. Whatever. I just think, oh, more schoolwork. Cool. Not really cool. But yeah. I guess if I would summarize the past 2 weeks, because journalism week was 4 weeks ago, midterm/completion week was 3 weeks ago. If I had to describe 2 weeks ago and 1 week ago, I think I would just simply describe them as being very hands-on with what we were doing at school. Like, a lot of things were given to us straight from the get-go, even though midterm was just finished. We weren't given any time to prepare or like take a breather and rest. So immediately straight back to action. And I guess that's one of the things that I can segue the yapping session into. Where is it? Yeah, this one at the bottom right. Oh my gosh. Specifically this part in my thumbnail, I think past J is trying to remind me, present J, about how one of the bigger things that I was handling in the past couple of weeks, even after completion week, was the sudden project drop of one of our subjects, which was art, as portrayed by the palette. Yeah. When I was making this thumbnail, I was thinking, is it called easel? No, it's called palette. What am I thinking? Yeah, that was one of my thought processes while making the thumbnail. Like, brain fart. The easel is the thing that looks like this, right? Yeah, where you would put your canvas, yeah, like this, and then you would put it here. You would place it here and then start painting. But yeah, one of the things that I was very busy about, and luckily I survived that thanks to the help of my mom and one of my friends as well. So everyone say thanks, Mom. Because I'm also very thankful. That was very difficult. I really couldn't imagine myself finishing those art projects by myself. And thankfully, and in my very unbiased opinion, very deservingly, I got 100 as my score. Yeah, I got 100 as my score for all of the art projects that I submitted. I think it was last week. Yeah, it was. Huh? Now I'm not sure. I'm like jumping around timelines. But yeah, very deservingly, I think, because how can I justify this? Well, for me, it was already hard. I can only imagine it being harder for the people that helped me out. So yeah, we did it, I guess. We made it out of the art projects that took quite some time. Even if I wanted to stream. No, I did want to stream. Even if I did stream, is what I meant. Even if I did stream during the past couple of weeks, I don't think a lot would happen. My original idea even was around the time that what was it? Around the time after completion week, I was thinking about making just working streams like this one. But specifically this one, I kinda dedicated more of it into yapping than working with yapping. Now I think it's the other way around. It's yapping with working. And that's because right now I've kind of gotten ahead with some of the stuff that we need for school. That's why I kind of have a bit more free time to mainly focus on yapping, but still putting in some work here and there. And if I were to do it in like last week or last week, I would just be working and it would mostly be silence. I wouldn't even know what to talk about because I think passively, past J would think, oh, I need to not yap about this topic because if I do, I'm gonna get stuck in an adventure to just tell everything that has happened before. But I decided against that because I'm most certainly sure I wouldn't be able to contain myself like I am doing right now. And the side effect of that kind of is pretty good. I managed to focus solely 100% into schoolwork. And then I also got a lot of other experiences as well. So more yapping stories to tell for this stream. And what have we talked about for now? We've talked about news. We've talked about the pain of hacking of art projects. My gosh, that was very sad. So I need to not take this for granted how the art project is now finished, because I do not want to do that again, but it will most certainly pop up again on college, so I need to savor the time right now. And what's next after that? I guess that pretty much sums up the timeline of what was the reason as to why I didn't stream in the past around like almost 4 weeks. Yeah, if I hadn't streamed today and tomorrow, it would have marked my official 1 month leave from the channel, or like 4 weeks leave from the channel. So I'm glad I managed to fit in just at least one stream this week. And I need to remember, I need to reschedule tomorrow's stream, because apparently I am once again unavailable tomorrow. So let's head straight into the less interesting ones now, because we're trying to make like this curve where this was kind of the reasons why I was gone, and then let's kind of calm down a bit with some of the lesser stuff, and then let's finish the stream off probably with some bigger stuff. Yeah, let's talk about this. This is pretty simple, and this actually has happened a lot of times already in past couple of streams, really far back. Okay, for those of you who don't know, I like very far back, mid 2024 I think, or maybe even earlier 2024, so a really long time, I used to go to the gym with Zoomer, and we would obviously work out. But this time I'm back, or I would want to say that I'm back going to the gym if me, Zoomer, and Bash weren't suddenly rushed with stuff that we are now busy with. But we did manage to go to the gym twice. Just twice though. I don't even remember if that was last week or last week. But for all I know, we managed to go back to the gym. Us three. And yeah, that's another cool thing actually, is that we managed to, or we didn't manage to, it was more of Bash's decision, solely Bash's decision to also go to the gym with us. So that had me intrigued. That made me want to go back to the gym as well. So we did. Stuff happened. Stuff were given. We're now busy. We can't do it. Other than we can't do it, a lot more other stuff happened, which I am very holding off into explaining what this hecking bundle of emojis is, because this happened while we were in the gym. And how do I even start this? You know what? Let's just head straight into the climax of this hacking story. I splashed a lot of concentrated soap into my eye. Hence the bubbles and the sparkle. Kind of a joke on how my eyes are now clean. But yeah, now I can joke about it. During the time that it actually happened, it was very painful. It was very difficult to open my eyes. And after like a couple of hours that I had this sorted out, I still can't have my eyes open for like even just 10 seconds. Or wait, I need to verify how long do you blink anyway. How often do you blink? Like 15 to 20 times per minute. How many times is that per second? Let's just use the 20 times per minute. So 20 over 60, that's 1 in 3 seconds. Okay, so wrong. Whatever, I was blinking really often, more often than usual, because it still hurt very much, the concentrated soap in my eyes. While in the gym even, I had my friends help me out with some stuff. They were like doing their workouts, Bash and Zoomer, and I asked them to like guide me to the water, hand me my clean towel, and then I basically washed my eye in the quite literal sense that I even used soap. So now no one can say that my eyes are dirty. I had my decade dose of washing my eyes with soap. Concentrated soap even, might I remind everyone. And around the time that I was managing to open my eyes, it was very red. Though I think it's red in the virtue of me rinsing and rubbing them with water. Not directly because of the fact that not exactly because of the fact that it had soap. I'm not sure though. I don't typically regularly wash my eyes with concentrated soap, so I don't know. But yeah, that was an experience for sure, and I am not gonna repeat that anytime soon or ever really. Maybe what I need is just to wear probably my glasses while in the gym. Because I don't wear my glasses, I wear glasses, if you couldn't tell by seeing my YouTube profile picture every time you visit my channel, my videos or stream. I do in fact wear glasses, but whenever I'm at the gym, I remove them because I would sweat, and then I'll admit I'm kinda lazy to clean my glasses. So I remove them because the glasses would get sweat on them, and then sometimes they would slide off the glasses. And that was very time consuming for me to clean the glasses, and then while working out, constantly arrange, or what is it called? I'm at a loss of words. To align my glasses, I guess, because they were slipping off because of the sweat, so I would remove them. But in the first place, I was supposed to be cleaning my forearm, if I remember correctly. Either my arm or my forearm. That's why I went to the sink and cleaned my forearm with the concentrated soap. But it's kind of hard to explain without a camera. But yeah, I was supposed to clean my forearm, so I put my forearm against the bottle of the pumpable bottle of concentrated soap, and then apparently I was really clogging the nozzle, so when I pumped the bottle pump with the concentrated soap, it just splashed into my eyes without glasses. I think even if I did have glasses during that time, some soap would still go into my eyes, but not so bad that it was very inconveniencing for a couple of days. That wasn't fun. But yeah, if I had a camera, I could like demonstrate it in more detail. And speaking of camera, I purposefully emphasized that part in my earlier yapping session because of this. One of the other last topics that we also talked about before I stopped streaming was how I really didn't have specifically a phone to myself. I was just borrowing. But guess what? The time that I was gone from streaming, from doing just variety things, it was long enough for me to have my phone, to have a new phone. Though it's not really new, but still, To me, it is. I now have a new phone. And I have yet to do it, but I am planning on connecting my phone's camera to my OBS. Back then, I already did a couple of handcam streams. Handcam stream, I think it was only once. And also a handcam video. The handcam video being the Rubik's Cube average of 5 video. And the stream was me playing with Bash in Valorant. I had my handcam open. Back then, what I used was Video Ninja, which I'll be honest, I didn't want to use, but my phone back then couldn't handle Droid Cam. Every time I opened up Droid Cam, it would freeze my phone and then, ironically enough, overheat it as well. So now with my new phone, my new better phone, I can hopefully connect my phone's camera to OBS now using Droid Cam instead of Video Ninja. But if it can't handle Droid Cam, then I guess I'll resort back to Video Ninja. But that's not too bad because this new camera can be charged faster and I'm pretty sure has a longer lifespan than my previous phone. So it wouldn't die out like what happened with the Valorant stream back then. There would still obviously be delay, which I want to remove because I want to have a rhythm game stream soon where I can show my hand cam. And if there's delay, then it's kind of hard to tell if I'm actually pressing the right keys on time. I'm also considering streaming Osu because of that. So Osu for my mouse hand that I use, and then 4-key games like Osu Mania or maybe even FNF again, FNF mods. And then I'll stream it with my keyboard camera angle, whatever. I have so many plans with the amount of time that I'm gone. I'm pretty sure even it's kind of sad because I am lazy and I don't write down my ideas, but I think I even lost some of my stream and video ideas during the 4 weeks that I was gone. But I do remember some of them, and ever so recently, actually yesterday, I had another idea. You know what, while talking I should probably write it down somewhere. Alright. Oh, whoop. What's it again? Oh yeah. How do you spell this? There we go. There. I have a couple of ideas that I wanna do, and I think it would be smart if I don't do them anytime soon, not because I don't want to or like I'm building up hype. Well, other than me building up hype, I think that's like a pseudo reason for why I'm doing it. I think it's smart to not immediately do it because I just want to focus on school stuff. Because once I finish all of the school stuff, then we can go ahead and then full steam ahead once more, or raise the sail and then go sail the sea. I don't know, insert general brothership reference here. But yeah, that's the plan. So hopefully I do in fact have time on my hands to finish schoolwork. Not only that, I'm also busy with some other outside of school stuff that I've been requested to help people with. So even if I'm done with schoolwork, I will still focus on some other works. I'm not gonna tell what they are though, because most of them are personal, but yeah, just know that I'm still pretty busy and I am pretty happy. I think that's the main takeaway. I'm pretty happy that I get to stream again. I was thinking actually before streaming and yesterday, do I still remember how to stream? Like I wanna stream again. I'm like very excited to stream. Surely I still remember how to do it. And even if I do go back, I legit forgot what my schedule was. School-wise and stream game-wise. Like, what games do I play? What were some of the games that I have scheduled in February that I deleted and then saved by accident? So now I can't go back to look at what other games I should be playing. Yeah. There were a lot of things that was going in my mind at that time before streaming, like how to go back and then my plans going back. Oh, and speaking of games that I played, let's talk about this big thing here. This one, yeah, I'm pretty proud of this, even though it's just a pretty easy grab. I'm not like downplaying other people or anything. I'm saying it's an easy grab because the leaderboard for Holocure just recently got put up again. So while there were still no people that were actively grinding the leaderboard, I took my chance and just did a pretty casual run to try and get rank 1. And I did. This was, by the way, my first rank 1 in Holocure and my first rank 1 when I attempted this. But a couple of days passed, I had a couple more time on my hands again, so I tried making the build that I used in my rank 2 run and then made them better for rank 1. My documentation, sort of documentation on what and how I did this is on my Twitter. So that's one incentive to go follow my Twitter. But I think a lot of people already follow, or like not a lot of people follow my Twitter, but the people that regularly visit the stream anyway, they follow me on Twitter. So I think that's good. That's good enough. So they can see, they are at least somewhat updated with what I've been doing. Because I do update on Twitter more than I do with YouTube. And that's solely because in YouTube, I have 2 accounts, personal and Just Variety. But in Twitter, I only have Just Variety. I only recently made Just Variety. However, I don't I did make my Twitter account just because of Just Variety. And then it slowly evolved into me also fanboy. Oh wait, no. I also have another Twitter account actually. But it's still Just Variety connected, so it removes the hassle of me changing accounts in YouTube. In Twitter, I'm already using Just Variety, so might as well just keep using Just Variety for personal and for updates with Just Variety. So yeah, that's what I thought of. In YouTube, I kinda have to go to accounts, go to Just Variety, and then go to community posts, and then post using YouTube's very weird UI user interface for community posting, and then go back to my personal account. Now, that's too much work for my lazy self. Should be called just lazy. No. But yeah, on Twitter, I'm already logged into my joined personal and Just Variety account, it being Just Variety. And in the Just Variety Twitter account, I posted the build that I used here for both of them. The rank 2 build, actually referenced someone from Reddit. They used this build that got them to top 10 worldwide with all of the characters. And this was before 0.6. I had a typo in my Twitter post. I said it was 0.7 build. No, it was 0.6 build. The build that I copied from Twitter. That was by non-xd on r/holocure, so go check them out. Basically, what I was saying is that the build is outdated, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the stuff that non-xd used in their build got nerfed. So there are for sure better stuff now. I don't know. I'm not that updated with this stuff anymore with everything that's been going on in school. But yeah, for all I know, some of the stuff non-XD did use, most of those or some of those got nerfed. So I need to change some of the stuff, and that's what I did in my now rank 1 build. And I am now rank 3. That's pretty cool. Amelia Watson, All Stars fan. Kita Ikuyo is still here. Alright. Okay, that was actually some of the... No, Kita Ikuyo. It was one of the jokes that I was telling my friends while I wasn't streaming. I was like, hey guys, I was telling to our group chat with Zoomer, Bash, and Rick. I was like, okay guys, I'm kind of free today, so I'm gonna very quickly try getting a rank with Ina again in the new leaderboard, in the new as of now, currently, okay, I need to stop with the adjectives. Most difficult, that's another adjective, whatever. But yeah, as of 0.7, Holocure's most difficult stage is stage 4 hard. And worldwide, I'm pretty sure this is worldwide, and all time, I wanted to have Ina, my Kami Oshi in hololive, place at rank 1, and that I did. But apparently now, yeah, I am neither rank 1 nor 2, but I am still rank 3 though. So that is pretty cool. And actually, I want to check out if their build is similar to mine. And no, Arnieman opting for a quicker XP build actually, and he didn't even use the best prism yet. The best prism is this, the hololight prism. He's using, I don't know if this is what is it? Promise or Justice? I don't know. I'm not sure. Point is, it's not hololight, and he still managed to reach the top. But from quick inspection, he opted for less weapons, which, okay, I guess. He opted for less weapons, so that means less DPS, but very early on, he gets to upgrade his individual stats. And also this, for sure, most likely carried him. Oh, and this is how he got his DPS from. Just from increasing his HP, I would assume. Because that goes well with this, this, and this. Okay. I'm learning. I might rip your build off, Arnie man. Because it's good. And yeah, I see the vision. It could still be improved on. One of the things that I did say was this. As for the stamp, he has slow stamp to go well with this one. So he is going for survivability. This build that I used here, tried going for more of a damage approach. And where's my first just variety place? I guess it got removed. I don't know, where is it actually? But whatever. My first build focused on survivability, and then this focused on more kills because defeating the Yagos gave a lot of points, a lot of score. So I thought, why not mix the both with survivability items with these three: headphones, membership, and breastplate. And then I guess this one as well. This made me run faster. But for offense, I mixed in this instead of the typical bombs that I would have said, like Rain used. Because in non-XD's Reddit post, he used this. Actually, he used Genghis Khan, Breathe-In Type Asakoko, Rap Dog for more DPS, and then Whammy Water. This isn't Whammy Water, by the way. It's a collab between Whammy Water and another weapon. And then one slot was freed out. But yeah, that was originally what non-XD's build was. I guess it still holds. I don't remember if I told this on stream though, but back then, before 0.7, I was I think rank 6 at stage 3 hard. But if you go back now, you won't see just variety, because I guess some people took my spot before 0.7 rolled out. Just a quick snatch from the leaderboard. So okay, I guess. But yeah, I was rank 6, and I remember my build was also influenced by non-XDs. But much like Arniman now, I also removed some items, and I actually think this was my composition as well. I removed Rap Dog and Breathe-In type Asakoko because they were more damage, I realized. But then I thought about how non-XD's build focused on survivability and running away. So if we're not trying to kill or defeat enemies anyway... Oh wait, I just realized you're not seeing my holocure screen right now. I've been yapping this whole time and you didn't even see my holocure screen. But yeah, just know that I am now not rank 1 nor rank 2. I'm now rank 3 in holocure's hardest stage as in a worldwide, beside Kita Ikuyo. And speaking of Kita Bochi the Rock, let's cross this out. I'm now rank 3. Let me just edit this. There we go. I'm now rank 3. Speaking of Kita Ikuyo, let's talk about Bochi. In my absence, in my leave from Just Variety, Bochi the Rock Season 2 was announced. I don't know if I touched a lot up on this topic, but Bochi the Rock, despite being a relatively recent anime, I think earns the spot animes. And how long was the wait? It was relatively short, especially if you compare it to something like Konosuba. But yeah, I am only thankful that I didn't have to wait as long as Konosuba for another new season. But oh boy, have I been looking forward to a Bochi the Rock Season 2. Actually, if you look at how many chapters Bochi the Rock Season 1 covered, it covered Volume 1 and half of Volume 2's chapters. So if we're gonna go at the same rate with Bochi the Rock Season 2 covering the second half of Volume 2 and the entirety of then it would mean that I already know everything that's gonna happen, because I did read the manga with the idea that, oh man, I'm kind of starting to lose hope that a Season 2 will be announced, let alone a Season 3. So yeah, I started reading the... Oh, what happened to the... Hello. And I should be back, right? Well, wouldn't be a J stream without reconnection issues. And oh man, do not tell me that it's happening again. the stream on my side is loading again. Oh my gosh. Right. Stream Deck. Run another quick internet speed check. I almost logged into my account on my phone just to very quickly update everyone on what happened. Oh my gosh, that is slightly inconveniencing. That was annoying. But yeah, where was I? Right, the stream is still having a hard time to load on my side. What is happening? OBS is saying that I am connected now though. Okay, here we go. I'm pretty sure I should be back, right? Sure. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I thought I was loading again. But yeah. Okay. Where did I stop? Hopefully, the stream managed to catch at least until the end of me yapping about Holocure. And yeah. Wow, my seamless segue into talking about Bocchi the Rock might have gotten cut off. But yeah, I was talking about Bocchi the Rock when the hecking internet problem happened. But yeah, while I was on my leave, I'm just gonna start all over from the start. I assume that my entire Bocchi the Rock hype up didn't get heard. While I was on my leave, Bocchi the Rock Season 2 got announced. And a very quick summary of what I said earlier. During the time that Season 1 ended and the wait for Season 2 was happening, I kinda started losing hope on, like, I was thinking, oh man, I don't think Bocchi the Rock Season 2 is gonna happen, let alone Season 3. So I read the manga, and if the pacing of Season 2 is anything like Season 1, where Season 1 covered the entire Volume 1 and the first half of Volume 2's chapters, then Season 2 would also cover the second half of Volume 2 and the entirety of Volume 3's chapters. And if that's so, then I would know everything that will happen, because I did read up until that. I think I'm at around I'm at around Volume 4 now. I think I'm near the end of Volume 4. I want to get back to reading it as well, but again, school thing, gonna be school thing, more school thing, schoolwork. But yeah, the hype, man, the hype. It's also really clever here. I think a lot of people were talking about this on Twitter, and I talked about this on our group chat as well with my friends, but I don't think I'm sure they understand the hype as well. It's just that they're not the target audience for this. But last year, the real life Kesoku band performed. They did a tour, I believe, which was called We Will. And then around early this year, I think, or like late last year, I'm pretty sure it was early this year, they performed a part 2 to that tour named We Will Be, as in the letter B, as in they were saying that that's the second part because A is the first part and then B is the second part. But the first part was only called We Will because a second part was still like not sure. And then the second part now is called We Will Be, and at the end of We Will Be, the trailer for Season 2 got announced. The final words being, we will be, B-E, back. We will be back. That is insane, the hype as well. And then the parallels of showing the live action places from Bocchi the Rock, and then showing the footage from Season 1's Bocchi the Rock. I am so hyped up. And I didn't get to yap about it as much, but when Frieren Season 2 also got announced, I was like around the same hype as I am right now. Even more so when the actual announcement was made when I saw it live. The hype levels on this little Just Variety person. Oh my gosh. Yo! Hello! Welcome back, Jacob Reynolds. You missed quite a lot of Yap topics. But yeah, to summarize up, I've been crossing out some of the topics that I've already talked about. And I'm just gonna do a quick TLDR of everything. This was around the first week of my absence. I was busy with journalism stuff. I won in the competition, by the way, if you're wondering. So yeah, I got a placement in the journalism competition. So that's what happened in the first week of my absence. In my second week of absence, it's not really shown here, but in the second week of my absence, I was focused on midterm/completion week in the school. And then after that is this, my third week of absence was because of me focusing on art projects that I had to pass for school as well. And then the fourth until this day, the 4th week's Just Variety absence was because of more schoolwork. So that's a basic, simplified, watered down synopsis of where I was the past couple of weeks. And as for the other crosses, one of the things we did in school, I actually didn't talk about this earlier, but yeah, one of the other things that we had to pass actually in the past couple of weeks that I was gone, we had to pass like what is it? Like videos of us working out, videos of us exercising. So that's what got Bash to go to the gym. And I haven't gone to the gym in quite some time now. So I thought, oh, since Bash is gonna go to the gym along with Zoomer, might as well join them. So all three of us can go to the gym. And then go to the gym we did, but only for 2 days though. I think it was last week. You're welcome, Jacob, and thank you as well for even checking if I'm still alive. But yeah, I am still miraculously preserved. Hello. I've missed this streaming actually. But yeah, and while I was at the gym, kind of a segue to this this emoji. Oh my gosh. I accidentally got concentrated soap into my eyes. And I would go into a lot of detail as to how and why that even happened. But right now, I think a camera would do it justice. But I haven't set up a camera yet. But you know what I do have? A new phone! So one of our last topics before I had my leave was me not having a phone. But guess what? The duration, the time that I was gone was enough for me to have a new phone. Albeit it's not really a new phone, but to me it is a new phone. So I'm happy about that. And whenever I do get the time, I will try to set up my phone's camera to Droid Cam to OBS so I can have hand cam streams again, because the only hand cam stream that I've done so far is the Valorant hand cam stream with Bash. And I want to do more. I want to do like a Rubik's Cube yapping stream where you can see me and my time on screen while I do Rubik's Cube solves. Yeah, I think that will be cool. I also have some other more hand cam ideas like rhythm games, or maybe if like I have friends over, we could try to fashion something up so we can stream us playing card games. That might be cool. And speaking of card games, actually, let's kind of ignore these two for a bit now. Speaking of card games, let's talk about one of the tabletop games, not really a card game, a tile game specifically, that me and my friends played just a couple of days ago. we played Betrayal. Okay, I need to search its full name. I literally can't remember its full name. Yeah, we played Betrayal at House on the Hill. It was kind of but okay. Bash bought the game Betrayal at House on the Hill, and then he introduced it to us as of like a soft, like a very very soft, yeah, like 0.001% start of our D&D journey, like far into the future. Like, because we talk about how we like playing card games, board games, and whatever, tabletop games. And we kind of had the same line of thought, me and my friends, that D&D will for sure be like our like end game tabletop game that we would play. So with that being said, Bash bought the game of Betrayal at House on the Hill, and he introduced it to us like a really really soft start to D&D. And when we played it, oh my gosh, did all of us had a lot of fun. It's pretty simple, or actually not. In hindsight, it looks simple, but whenever a haunt happens, which is one of the things that gives the game objectives, it becomes very complicated to the point that the betrayer, the one that betrays at House on the Hill. But yeah, there are two booklets, one for the traitor and one for the people that go against the traitor. And even though it's like a pretty long read for what to do whenever you do get a haunt, it's still pretty hecking fun. Like, there are a lot of gimmicks, and apparently, according to Bash, there are 50 possible different haunts possible. We've already played through 2 of them, so we still have 48 to go. And looking at our like very widespread and long-term schedule, it doesn't seem like we're gonna finish all of them anytime soon. And that's not to mention that some of the haunts require one player to be the traitor. So it's still a different experience depending on which player becomes the traitor. So I'm actually looking forward to this. I want to play it again so bad that we were joking about it yesterday. We're like, guys, let's play Betrayal. Just kidding. We have schoolwork. Continues to sob. But yeah, that was insanely fun. We played just a couple of days ago. We also celebrated a lot of stuff. One of the main stuff of that was me having a place on the journalism competition. That was one of the things that we celebrated. But as well as other stuff like our midterm results, our college admission results. So all in all, congratulations to us, I guess. And for just in general to everyone who are still doing them. So congrats. Round of applause. Even though I really wanted to stream the couple of weeks, and I was kind of feeling a bit guilty deep inside, because I was thinking I could probably fit a stream here and there, but also deeper down, I know that those would have consequences, so I held against them. I would say, actually, that I'm pretty proud of everything that I've done in my leave. I think I made the most out of it, and I justified my absence. And yeah, I was kind of hoping that I would get some rest during my leave as well, but you know what? Streaming is one of the best like rests that I can have. Like, I can fully express myself and then just yap. Yes, please. I never get to do that at school. So yeah, and then soon probably. Oh, and here's another thing. Kinda sad to say, but I think I'm gonna have to reschedule tomorrow's Overcooked stream again. But I am excited for the time that I will get to play video games on stream again. Because please, I am tired of doing schoolwork. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just messaged one of my group mates. Oh my gosh. But yeah, what else? I guess let's talk about the two things that we ignored to skip into tabletop games. Yeah, in Holocure, with the new update, the new leaderboard, and the new hardest stage being stage 4 hard, I very quickly wanted to yoink my spot in rank 1 and 2. This says 1, this says 2. I just covered them up right now because of stuff that I will say soon. So, since the leaderboard has just been updated and then stage 4 hard is relatively new, I thought I'd grab a quick placement as my Kami Oshi from hololive Ninumai Inanis in the rank 1 and the rank 2 spot. Or the rank 2 was unexpected, by the way, but yeah, I thought I'd grab rank 1 and rank 2, seeing as how there are still not a lot of people that are grinding the leaderboard. So I thought I'd snatch them up. But earlier I checked and apparently I am not rank 1 nor 2 anymore. I am now currently rank 3. Wait. Actually, this is a bit... Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah, my bad. I was actually drawing on the layer of the thumbnail, so whoops. But yeah. My rank 1 became my rank 3, and then my rank 2 for some reason disappeared. I don't know where it is anymore. But yeah, basically as well, the build that I used, if you are concerned, is in my Twitter. I documented my stuff there, and I will admit there are still a lot of things to improve there. So who knows, I might do a stream where I try to reach rank 1 as Ina, but that will for sure just have one run for the entire stream because it takes so long to finish one leaderboard run. I wanna try though. I could also just make a video out of it so it's shorter and more condensed, so it's just very sweet to the drop. But whenever I think about making a Holocure video, I always remember I still have a lot of Holocure videos in the bag that I want to finish before anything else. But yeah, that's the basic premise of the Holocure stuff. And as for this, Bocchi the Rock Season 2, need I explain more? Bocchi the Rock is one of my favorite animes, despite it being just relatively new. I should probably do like a stream where I talk about my favorite animes, because this is so hype for me. Oh my gosh. As well as the build up to promoting and releasing the trailer, just even the trailer for Bocchi the Rock Season 2. Like, again, I don't remember if I already said this. I did, but I'm just gonna go back again real quick. Last year, the real life Kesoku band, the band where Bocchi plays in, had a live tour named We Will. And then earlier this year, I think, they had a second part to that tour named We Will Be, as in the letter B. And at the end of the We Will Be live, the trailer for Season 2 of Bocchi the Rock got released with the last words being We will be, as in B-E, we will be back. Like, my mind was blown when I saw that. Oh my gosh. No, don't worry, you're not a bother. I'll gladly explain the hype of Bocchi the Rock Season 2 again. So last year, in 2024, Bocchi the Rock's real-life counterpart, Kesoku Band, that's the band where Bocchi the Rock plays in, had a live tour named We Will. We Will. And then I think earlier this year, they had a second part, a continuation to We Will Be, named We Will Be, as in like B the second letter, so part 2. And At the end of We Will Be, the live of We Will Be, the season 2 for Bocchi the Rock was announced with the last words being, "We will be back." So awesome. Also the parallels of the real life places in the anime/manga being shown in the trailer. That was pretty cool, I thought. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Be there or be square. Oh, you know it. insert typical Bocchi the Rock kind of animation gag. The 3D blender gag from one of the episodes from season 1. But yeah, I'm super excited about this. And yeah, I think we only have one more topic to talk about. And if you wanna go back to look at specifically what I told about each topic, the archive will always be here. Oh my gosh. We are so back. But I will say though, I'm already apologizing beforehand that I will already reschedule tomorrow's Overcooked stream into a different date because apparently I will be unavailable tomorrow. I wasn't informed. So, but wouldn't be a Just Variety return without me rescheduling some stuff and then this stream having some reconnection issues earlier. What a return. Can't say I missed these. The rescheduling and the internet problems. But the rest though, the yapping, the games, the company, I understand now. Like past Jay, why you wanted to stream so bad. Oh, what? Are you okay, Jacob? But thanks for understanding though. The rescheduling. Alright, let's prepare for our last topic. Because the last topic I actually kind of hinted at already in my Twitter, though it was super vague. I think now I can confidently touch upon. In one of the common what is partial in English? Translate, help me out. Translate. You know what? Sure, I'm just gonna use this word. One of the more common places to sightsee. Oh, you have PE class. Workout tomorrow. Dang. Okay, Jacob. Remember to not get soap in your eyes. Learn from me. Trust me. And don't let it be concentrated soap. You will not enjoy it. Trust me. But yeah. One of the more common sightseeing places here where I live just recently got a new arcade machine. Specifically, it was like this Sega game where it was a circle and you'd have like keys here, like buttons here. There were 8 buttons and there was a touchscreen panel in the middle where you could play. And there were a lot of Japanese songs, and you know me, I love JP culture. Like there were a lot of familiar songs. There were Vocaloid, there were Real Life. I remember there's Deco songs, Pinocchio, P songs. Just a lot of things. There was Bad Apple. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure everyone at this point knows what Bad Apple is. Oh my gosh. I got to play like a couple of rounds at the beginning because I went to that sightseeing spot very early on in the day. Just immediately when the place opened, I was already there waiting. But to my surprise, I wasn't expecting that the place would now have that arcade game. So obviously I played, and then I saw that there were songs that I knew. Even more so, there were a lot of songs that I know. I don't know. It's just been such a week. Oh my gosh. But like good things, there must come bad things. After playing my first couple of rounds, I like went away from the machine real quick just to grab a bite, just eat some snacks because I was there really early on in the day. So yeah, I took some food, energy, and then I went back and a lot of people were already playing it. There were queues, there were lines, there were people surrounding the machine. I wanted to play so bad, but I didn't get to. So I just watched. And then after watching, we went home. That's why I tweeted. I can't even find it right now. But I tweeted around the time that happened. I tweeted something like, they don't know I also want to play. I can't find it right now. But yeah, oh my gosh. It was so fun though. And it's like a very new rhythm game experience for me. Because I like rhythm game. And hopefully, with my new phone, I can connect it to Droid Cam and then show you some more of my rhythm gameplay now with hand cam. So we'll see where that'll take me. For now, that is most of the topics that I immediately can remember on the top of my head. If you want to see more in depth of this story, you could always go back to the archive of the stream right now or once the stream ends. But if I remember more stories, I'll be sure to take note of them and then yap more on stream. Oh yeah, right. Thank you, Jacob. You're training me to become Mr. Streamer Man. So how have you guys been? What'd you guys do? Because I felt pretty proud of what I did. So I want to be proud of your guys' journey as well. So do pray tell on what you guys did while I was in my absence, while I was gone. Jacob telling me that I should ask my fans on what they did actually got me curious now as well. Because it's like, oh, there might be topics here. And I love yapping. So what do happen? People's variables. I think that's a really good name I can call my fans, variables, because I'm just variety. Also, how'd you feel, guys, while I was gone? Oh, and I remembered one of the topics now, actually. One of the things that we missed, actually, or I missed to have like a dedicated stream on, yada yada, was Valentine's Day. Though I did post something on Twitter and YouTube. I posted like a quick drawing, a quick doodle I did while I was working on my paper for graduation. I just very quickly opened up Krita and then started drawing with my mouse. So happy belated Valentine, everyone. Happy belated Valentine's Day, everyone. I hope you guys had a pretty enjoyable time while I was gone. You made more music. I didn't know you made music. That's very interesting. Finished Mario Jamboree, played games, wondered where the heck you were. I was either in the competition answering some tests from the school from midterm and such, or just outright doing some schoolwork. Right now, actually, I'm even reviewing some of the stuff that were given to me, like lessons. And I'm also reviewing our paper, the paper that I did. Right now, I'm adding some more stuff and then consulting some other people as well. So it's a very hands-on week, I think, is a general umbrella term that I can say with what I've been doing. I also went to go see the new Captain America. Oh, I haven't seen it yet, but I wanna hear your thoughts. Like, can you give like a spoiler-free commentary on like your thoughts about it? Because I've been seeing a bunch of mixed what's the word? I don't know. All of the things that I've been seeing about the movie has been pretty mixed. Like, there are some bad responses. There were some good responses that praised it. I saw it also had a lot of collabs for promotion stuff, for PR stuff. But yeah, it was pretty good, but I feel like it doesn't go with the plot. From what I know, the plot is about spoilers. I'm not sure if this was on the trailers or not, because I don't watch trailers. I'll just say that outright. The plot was about adamantium, right? Wolverine's metal. It's alright. Hopefully I didn't spoil anyone with that though. I'm sorry if I did. But yeah, I don't even know. So I guess, how about the execution though? Did it at least like did the execution of introducing the new Captain America with the plot as well? Like, how did it execute stuff? Because I feel like it's all over the place, no? It introducing adamantium, which is a Wolverine thing. It introducing Captain America again, which is a Captain America thing, but introducing it in the lens of Falcon, which is obviously a Falcon thing, but also introducing the Red Hulk, which is a Hulk thing. Like I'm not saying that those things can't mix together. I'm just saying like it's from a lot of different things, and I wonder if it got handled with care. Wakandan technology. Oh, okay. Then that's another thing, actually. If it also involved Wakandan technology, then that just adds on to more stuff that it had to like take care of, to manage, to execute and introduce. Oh, which is kind of fitting because the topic on our school right now is about like presenting a story, like telling the message you have in mind and how you're gonna do it, the execution wise of the story, which is interesting. I wonder if we're gonna be required to make a breakdown of like forms of media. If so, Captain America might be one of the things that I make a paper out of. That's interesting. And with all of the things that are happening in Captain America: A Brave New World, I can only imagine what its implication with the bigger picture is. With the multiverse saga and all. But yeah, I am hopefully gonna be hopeful though. So I wanna be hopeful, but to be hopeful, I hope there's a lot of hoping that the execution is pretty good. Because I think that's one of the main critiquing points of all of the recent Marvel films was the execution. Like on paper, in theory, like the ideas are pretty rich. Like Multiverse of Madness. That already is pretty huge. I don't know. Oh, right now with the Yapping stream, I'm actually like, this also opened like a pretty big door of me making a lot of other Yapping streams. Like earlier I was talking about making a Yapping stream about my favorite animes. But I'm kind of scared because I might receive a lot of a lot of hate for my taste. But you know what? That's part of Yapping. We do some philosophical debating here and there. Like, yeah, kita is definitely Filipino. What are you talking about? No, I'm just kidding. Unless. And then now yapping about Marvel films actually. Theory? Well, I'ma play Fortnite unless you wanna join. I'll probably be the late answer. Oh, that's another thing. Fortnite is free, isn't it? So I can add it to the stuff that I can stream in the future. This is one of the things that I not really look forward to, but I'm happy. It's like one of the pros of having a really long leave. Like, I don't stream for a long time or not do any just variety things for a long time. Obviously, it's majority sad because I want to stream more. And it's also sad because of virtue of why I can't even stream in the first place, because I'm doing some schoolwork. But the thing that's making me happy is the ideas that I get while on my leave. Like now, all of the yapping streams I have in mind, and then the games, and then expect future, probably, and I'm not sure on how soon, but more appearances from friends, whether it be Bash, Zoomer, or Rick. We'll see. I'm, as per usual, very excited. Oh my gosh, just imagining about things. I'm like looking at my head is tilted upward right now because I'm like thinking, and I'm even like doing the hair twirl thing just because of thinking of all the ideas. I'm excited. I don't even know how I'm gonna start scheduling all of these. Oh, however, I will put on this disclaimer here and now that please do not expect a lot of streams in the upcoming months, March and April, because March is purely hands-on on all of our subjects. Other than that, it's also, I'm pretty sure, our defense in our paper, our finals, and a lot of completion. We also have a lot more classes now, which makes scheduling not only hard because of the amount of things that needed to be done, but school changed its schedule again so that me scheduling for streaming becomes difficult. But Fortnite being free, I will take note of that. I want to play. That's also another thing that I think I can invite my friends to. Hopefully, they can do some stuff. But yeah, I have a lot of things in mind. We've been opening a lot of doors recently. Hopefully, we can start exploring the rooms of these doors soon in the future. Like Roblox, the number of games in Roblox are basically endless. Like I'm like tempted to be able to argue that everything is in Roblox. Life is Roblox, as they say. And what else? The yapping kind of streams like this, because apparently I can do it. I'm not doing anything. Well, I am working here and there sometimes when like I'm deep into thought with what I'm saying. But yeah, I guess I shouldn't have expected less from my yapping self. Just yapping. Oh, that's a name. I could probably make like a playlist of my yapping streams. But yeah, now opening the door of yapping streams, me having a new phone, I can open up the door to camera streams again. I'm also thinking about doing like, this is very out there, so I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. But I'm kinda thinking about it. Like a very teeny tiny part of me is thinking about making real life videos where I just go to the gym and then like you get a slice of what I do in my typical day, and then like 80% of the video is just me in my computer typing, playing. But yeah, there will be some interesting parts, I guess, or like making a real life video where I record whenever I play with my friends tabletop games, whether it be cardboard or tile games, whatever. And I'm not even like that big of a stranger to that concept anyway, because whenever we do play like tile games, board games, card games, whatever games, tabletop games, some of us already even take pictures or record it. The most recently is the one that we just talked about, the betrayal at House on the Hill. when we played that a couple of days ago, Bash actually recorded it, I'm pretty sure. We also played different other games. Some games I don't think I can say on stream because of the title of the game itself. But yeah, we did play some of those games as well, and Bash also recorded it. So, I think it's not impossible. It is for sure possible. Editing is gonna be another kind of worms though. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. And if it does happen, I think it's gonna happen at around our summer break. Around the time before I go to college. I need to make the most of my time before college, because once college hits me, streaming is gonna be it's gonna be very difficult again. I think I already have my plans on what I want to do when I reach college. But for now though, I wanna stick to the moment. So yeah. Let's stick to the moment, and what else do I have to say actually? Yes, open the eye, tile game, going to the gym again, placing in journalism, new phone, the hacking arcade game that I didn't get to play for more than once, getting rank 1 for albeit for a short time on Holocure's leaderboard, Bocchi Dark Season 2, and barely escaping the art projects at school. I guess I can end off the stream with what I think will happen in the very near future, like as in immediately tomorrow. As I've said, I'm already gonna reschedule tomorrow's stream, so I apologize. I'm gonna reschedule tomorrow's Overcooked stream, and right now, actually, I'm gonna look at my stream schedule. Yeah, most of my weeks, like next week, next week, my streams are just floating around one stream a week. And I'm not even sure if I can do that one stream in that week. Because again, yeah, pretty busy. We also have like a cinematography project on our school, so that will also take a lot of my time. But hopefully, here's something to look forward to. It being cinematography means that I'm gonna be hands-on on editing once again, and hopefully that ignites the spark in my brain again to do editing again. Because once I like become comfortable editing again, and then find more efficient ways to edit and then enjoy it once more, I might be able to whip out videos every week again, like what I did around summer break of last year, I think it was. But yeah, hopefully I can get back to the steam of things. But for the meantime, just let me clean up the things I have on my plate, which are the schools. And believe me, I'm as excited as any of you guys. I have a lot in mind, and if this stream didn't convince you, then watch this very sick segue. Then you just have to subscribe. Subscribe to see more of those wonderful ideas. As of now though, I think I've exhausted my yapping topics. And even if I didn't, we'll get to talk again sometime next week, most likely. So until then, see you later. I'm gonna end the stream right here. It was a pretty fun catching up. Lettuce, ketchup. What's the description for this video? Patty, tomato, cheese, bun with an exclamation point. And here's your order. With that, everyone, please have a nice day. And I'm ending the stream here. I forgot how to do my outro. Bye-bye. Thank you everyone for coming. I still have schoolwork to do. I'll keep you guys updated. Bye-bye. How do you do this? Alright, there we go. Bye-bye. Thank you. Take care.